They leave their baby with Grandma, a kiss pressed into small fingers, a promise traded for time. Work to keep other people breathing calls them back to the sea. Beneath New Victoriana's soot-streaked sky, they board the Aqualithe. Inside, a clockwork heart ticks like a kept oath. Brass and hardwood remember every hand that ever mended them. The city slips off their wake. Through the portholes, a cold, lit country opens. Glass jellies like filigree, kelp that hums with old memory, and the sub sinks with considerate gravity while instruments climb. In a cathedral of coral steel and fallen brass bridges, they find relics hung like vows and a cog-ringed vault that sings to a tuning key. The song yields hydra-sealed orbs, plans, faces, dangerous geometries. Their brass bird unfolds into light and measure. Brief, practical words pass between them as they cradle the past. The deep tests them. An omnicorp presser lashes the hull. A seam flowers into bubbles. For a breath, they are small in an indifferent dark. Clamps bite, transponders die, the bird grapples the intruder. Hands that know how to wake gears move with the hush and fury of prayer. The vault relents. Each memory orb hums with promise and cost, some sealed by Omnicorp, some marked by timekeepers. In one sphere, an engine to save a city or to end one. They choose not for glory, but for the living. Some knowledge will surface as a blade against corruption, some will sleep with the sea. The Aqualithe rises towards smog and dawn, bioluminescence sliding from its flank. Between pressure and air, they carry a new burden, the stolen breath of a drowned world, imperfectly kept, fiercely human. They surface like a slow promise. The Aqualithe breaks the water and into a ring of iron-barked trees and steam-sculpted leaves the woodland village leans. Beautiful, terrible. A carnival stitched from brass and bark. Spires of gearwork and lantern vines greet them. The dock clicks like an old clock forgiving its passengers. The carnival breathes, booths that sigh steam, a Ferris wheel of interlocking cogs, a brass menagerie frozen mid-grin. They move through it with ember blooms in hand, small living coals wrapped in copper, which the villagers regard like a turning sacred page. The leader waits under lanterns that blink like eyes. She takes the blooms without ceremony, holding their heat as if weighing a winter. When Syrah and Elias speak of Omnicorp's pressers and seals, she listens and adds the names to her ledger. Their promise is made quietly and precisely. Networks will be tied, resources shared, rebels united, not for glory, but for those who must breathe tomorrow. The leader sends them back with a different gift. Menspheres, glass orbs filled with amber currents that remember clean water and green lungs. They do not burn, they attune. A breath near one loosens soot like tide loosening seaweed, gentle reclamation where ember blooms would rally flame. Night becomes a steampunk ball, lantern groves and pendulums, brass orchestras keeping mechanical time. Many dancers are human bodies with faces of fox, deer, or rabbit. Quick, watchful visages, antlers catching lamplight, long ears that listen for betrayal. They move with an uncanny grace, part machine, part animal, part folk memory. Syrah and Elias drift through the revelry, trading news and pocketing small tools of rebellion hidden in corsages. The village's joy and strategy fold into one, beautiful and insane, because survival demands both. They leave with menspheres humming in their palms, an answer to the city's cough, instruments for healing as well as revolt. As the Aqualithe slips away, the orbs pulse like slow tides. They carry home not just plans, but tiny cures, promising that rebellion can be both shield and salve.